8. Individual freedom always beats government central planners, and that's the subject of the riff. So why is it that so many economists still believe that if government spends your money, it's okay, but if you keep more of your money through tax cuts, it's not okay? Let's take inflation. A group of 16 Nobel Prize-winning economists signed a letter yesterday endorsing Joe Biden, basically because they think Donald Trump's tax cuts will increase inflation. All right, now these are Nobel Prize winners. Trump tax cuts inflationary, but Biden's enormous spending and borrowing is somehow not inflationary. Get it? Of course you don't get it. Most of the Nobelists are liberal, left-of-center Democrats. You know, here we go again. Anyway, here's Ronald Reagan, 40-plus years ago, talking about the very same thing. Take a listen.
They never answer one question that I keep asking, and you've probably heard me ask it. Why is it inflationary if the people keep their own money and spend it the way they want to, and it's not inflationary if the government takes it and spends it the way it wants to?
I just think that's fabulous. And by the way, I think it's very likely Donald Trump will ask that very same question of Joe Biden in tomorrow's debate. And I hope Mr. Trump asked Biden directly in the debate whether Biden, would support the Trump plan for tax-free tips for all those waitresses and maitre d's, golf caddies, Uber drivers, and the millions of others in the gig economy that rely on tips. Let's see if Trump can smoke Mr. Biden out early. But then, back to the foolishness of the 16 Nobel economists. When Donald Trump was president, he cut taxes, opened the fossil fuel spigots, rolled back business red tape regulations, and the inflation rate for his whole term was, wait for it, 1.9% at an annual rate for 4 years. Joe Biden, on the other hand, has been a huge federal spender, a tax hiker, an anti-business regulator, waging war on fossil fuels, and his inflation rate, hang on a second, 6% at an annual rate. That's 3 times Trump's pace. So, if Trump is pledging to essentially repeat his first-term policies, why is inflation suddenly going to ratchet up? On the other hand, when Joe Biden intends to deepen his first-term policies, why do we suddenly think inflation is going to come down? We've had a laboratory test on 2 different economic policies with 2 different inflation outcomes, and yet all these eminent Nobelists want to ignore the plain facts. Why is this? Well, one reason is that liberals believe in the power of big government. Conservatives believe in the power of the individual. Liberals believe in the power of regulation, while conservatives believe in the power of free markets. And finally, liberals love the idea of redistribution, which we used to call taking from Peter to give to Paul. Conservatives believe in rewarding success by what we used to call growing the economic pie larger. So, in tomorrow night's CNN presidential debate, voters are going to see 2 very different economic philosophies. But you know what? You can't have 2 completely different set of factoids. The facts are on Mr. Trump's side. The Nobel Prize winners are totally wrong. I believe economic freedom always wins, while economic collectivism and central planning always loses. There you go. That's tonight's riff.